fuerte. Y conmigo tampoco. Entonces te voy a tener que aprender una lección. A la buena o la mala. Si te vuelvas a meter en mi cara.
Tranquilo. Tranquilo. No fue nada personal, papá. Yo sé lo que tenía que hacer. I did the right thing.
¿Ah, sí?
Yeah.
¿Ah? Va.
No le tengo miedo, papi.
Oh no! Bad Bunny just dropped down. Oh no! Priest! No! Don't do this, Priest!
¿Por qué te tienes que meter? ¿Por qué no te quedaste ahí? You didn't need to get involved, bro. You didn't need to get involved. Yeah. You didn't need to get involved.
Oh no, this is... Bunny left with no choice but dropped by Priest.
This is the hottest artist on planet Earth.
This is the Bad Bunny was a super... with tag team partners with Damian Priest at WrestleMania.
Look what they're doing.
Priest, what are you doing? Priest, it's gonna cost you a lot of money, man. Don't do this, Priest. Priest. Damian Priest.
Don't do it.
Don't do this, Priest. It's gonna cost you, man.
No!
Oh my God.
Someone get help.
Get some officials out.
He's here to support us, Damon.
So what I did was the issue.
You provoked him. Yeah, it is an issue. He's here to support us.
The same energy you have right now, was that the same energy you had with him because of his actions at WrestleMania? Is that the same energy you're gonna have with him after he knocked out Dom? He took a swing at Dom tonight, man. But no, take it easy. I'll tell you what, if he wasn't my friend, if he wasn't my boy, if I didn't like the guy, you really would have a reason to be angry.
Tag made by Priest. Priest is now legal. Dominic sent flying.
Judgment Day all reeling.
619. The problem, though, is Priest is legal, not Dominic. Damian Priest is the legal man. Escobar didn't realize it. Now he does.
South of heaven.
Cover. Judgment Day with the win.
Here are your winners.
What a matchup here tonight. But in the end, Damian Priest with a sneaky victory for Judgment Day.
You can get it too. You all can get it. You all can get it.
Oh, what a kick! And now Priest with a South of Heaven choke slam. Priest with the win.
Here is your winner, Damian Priest.
What a match in the end. Judgment Day with the victory.
Carnage everywhere you look, but somehow Damian Priest getting the job done.
And I don't think Priest is done yet. Damian Priest sending Escobar outside the ring. And look out, Wade. Santos Escobar. Wait a minute.
Un mensaje para mi pana, mi amigo. This Monday, live from Chicago, sold out Raw, the return of Bad Bunny. You know, Benito, I really hope this visit goes differently than the last time it did for you.
A very confident, a very cocky Damian Priest after the victory here tonight.
That is scary power by Damian Priest.
Oh,
and
my.
that may do it.
That could do it now. Damian Priest to end. Raul Ray. Ray kicks out.
Look at frustration washing over the face of Damian Priest. But Priest just needs to stay the course.
He is dominating Rey Mysterio right now. Nearly ended it, but any one of these strikes from Priest may turn Rey's lights out for good.
Rey's so resilient, somehow finding a way to kick out. Somehow, Rey wants to continue. He wants to continue to fight.
I don't know what Priest is doing right now. Okay. This is about more than the winner's purse. This is about sending a message to the roster, eliminating Rey Mysterio altogether, but Rey thwarting Priest's plans for the moment. Both guys have the same idea. It's a race for the chair. And Priest grasping Mysterio about the throat.
Rey turns it around somehow. Here we go. Go on, Rey. 619. Now's the moment. Mysterio to the top rope.
Oh, God. Steel chair to the face of Rey Mysterio. That's going to force a disqualification. I don't think Damian Priest cares. Oh, south of heaven. Oh! Bad Bunny is here with a kendo stick in hand.
And he is walking with intent.
Bad Bunny staring a hole through Damian Priest. Priest standing his ground in the ring. It feels like it's gonna pop off here in Chicago. And here we go.
Just battering Damian Priest with a kendo stick.
Bad Bunny, absolutely fearless. Oh no. Priest has Bunny. Oh my! Bad Bunny out here swinging heavy lumber.
Oh my God!
Good Lord! Get out of the way, KP!
Watch out.
I'm not trying to die here. Bunny like a man possessed, and Priest is hightailing it out of here.
Hey, Damian. I don't know if you know, but I'm not hosting Backlash anymore.
We go home.
Now, I'm going to Puerto Rico to kick your ass. May 6, Backlash en mi casa, Puerto Rico. Damian Priest, Bad Bunny, in a street fight, cabrón, a ver si es verdad que tú eres hombre.
I'll kill you in Puerto Rico. Te voy a tumbar la cabeza. You crazy? You're talking to Damian Priest, son.
Bad Bunny is headed to San Juan, Puerto Rico to kick Damian Priest's ass in a street fight.
I'm gonna end your entire career.